transpires. And since these cows aren't coming in, we're going to tie the tubs over here to a fence post. They'll get over it. So, I need both hands. Let you go. You can see how they've eaten this down pretty good now. Even taller stuff over there. Most of that's eaten down rather than knocked down. And they're all hiding over there. And Mom's out on her bike. The others came running in and they went back out with her. They're right over there by the bridge. So, and we gonna have to do some stuff, get the other ones on a different pasture. I know we gotta check a line fence, one we always have trouble with, especially if the water comes up. Tends to take part of it out. The only stretch of barbed wire fence we have, because you can't keep woven wire in it, a couple 100 feet that high water comes in, it'll take out whatever's there anyway. It's just the barbed wire stays a little better than woven wire. Doesn't destroy as much. And she's just finishing tying these to the post. That one we're just going to go throw in for pregnant cows. They'll attack it wherever it's at. I like to tie these things to posts. I hope she's got it good enough.
We'll find out.
Using a whole piece of small bale twine and wrap it around the post 10,000 times, and usually I double it. Usually we use big bale twine, but
Have enough room in the holes to double.
she says the holes were too small. Oh well, we drill holes in them so we can tie them. Otherwise those things would be at the bottom of the hill and in the creek, and this way even if they empty them they'll still be here. And it looks like Mom's gonna come into this pasture down there at the bridge, sneaking in. And looks like she's got a weed right between me and her. She needs to spray. Don't know what it is, that big green clump. Some funky looking junk. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Another one of those days we haven't got a lot done, you know.
Alright guys, so I've milked this cow out before, and today I had a little problem. She's got a lump right there, and that's where all her milk's coming out, so the calf can't get to it. It's like another little nipple almost, because you don't get hardly anything out. So we're have the vet on call. Dad's talking to him. I'm back for now, but I just figured I'd give you guys a little update on her. It's all curdled milk that we're getting out of her.
Well, number one got some video on this girl earlier. I don't know if I'm going to get it because she's been trying to send it to Messenger through me or to me all freaking day. Her left front's all filled up and the teat's big and swelled up again. Her right rear quarter is full of curdled milk. Yeah. So, just more fun. I think we're going to end up, found an extra milk hole on the right rear teat. She was milking her out and she says, hey, I get a little bit out and then nothing. And she kept trying. Still wasn't getting nothing. That was this morning. This is this afternoon, by the way. It's going on 4 o'clock. It's hung up on the end of the first section. Bad thing about our lockup sets set up where they're stair step, they're linked. And that one there kind of catches the link and won't let you move it. Anyway, she's going to milk that front one out as soon as she gets her head caught. But the back one, about 2/3 of the way up from the bottom of the teat, on the back side, there's a little lumpy and a hole. And if you kind of, instead of really trying to milk the teat out, try to milk out the quarter instead, it milks like crazy. And this is a cow with a lump under it now. Looks way better than it did. But we don't have anything to deal with udder issues. Talked to the vet this morning and he's going to be out here sometime this afternoon. And on the plus note for him, he's no longer in quarantine. He didn't have any issues, so he's doing good, and his wife and kids are doing good, and he's back to work. She's just going to get her hand all sticky. Is some sticky stuff. Hereford milk, they say, ain't bad. It's pretty rich.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah. We have milked one out and had a little taste.
My cow M&M, that stubborn one.
The stubborn old broad. I don't know if you heard her. Her cow M&M is what she said. Milked her out a long time ago. Milked a cup full out. But it's really sticky, so you get it on your hands, and it's kind of like you spilled pop all over. But anyway, so I think what we're going to do, and I can still smell what we milked out of her this morning in here. Curdled milk, man.
I don't know. How does she feel better? Hey, Mom.
He's going to, sounds like probably push some iodine up through that teat and pretty much stop that 1/4 from producing, so she won't be an issue. Oh, she's going to try to show us. I found it because I ended up with a handful of milk and it stank. Oh, she just wants to show us the curdles. Yeah, isn't that some good looking stuff? And I don't know if we can see on the teat or not. Yeah, about where her fingers are. There's a, right there. Don't know if she got kicked or stepped on. I mean, you know, she's a 6-year-old cow. She's got her 5th calf on the ground.
And I've milked her every year.
And she gets milked out every year. She's never had it, so it's something new. And, you know, like the vet said, well, did she end up bad in abscess or what? We don't know. But the peer still works.
She shits every time I do it, too.
Yeah, usually she's got to take a
crap.
crap all the time when she's trying to milk her, but I don't know.
Good now?
Realistically, her udder ain't that bad. Her teats aren't worth a damn no. It's one of the things we've kind of let go because we've culled for other reasons, and yeah, it's time to start culling for crappy udders because we got too many of them. The other cow in here with a lump on her jaw, she's got a really nice little udder and nice teats on it, but she'll probably never be a problem as long as we keep her alive and going. But while he's going to be here, we're going to have him take a look at that. If she's got an abscess tooth, maybe you can knock it out of there. I don't know. Keep it from being a problem anymore.
Oh.
And that's just about the story of it here.
Hey.
Hopefully I get the video from her, and if I did, you already seen it by the time you get to here. Oh, and hey, rumors. Of course, there's rumors and there's rumors. There's the ones you hear from the people that are close to you, and there's the one you hear from people you don't know. It seems the people who own the property next to us that we've leased for 40 years, you know, they wouldn't tell us why. They just, oh, we might plant it to trees. Well, apparently they're telling everybody else that we didn't pay rent. I'm sorry. I can think of maybe 1 or 2 years out of the last 40 we might have been late with the check because of the fact of, you know, we had to sell wheat or oats or clover seed or whatever to pay rent. But that was the very first rent check written every single year. Due by December 31st. And, I mean, I know for a fact there was a couple times in the 80s when things just weren't moving. We didn't get the check to them until the middle of January, but they were still the first ones paid.
Yeah, Dad, just got a big one for you.
So we're, yeah, gee, thanks. Always love it when people do that crap. You know, there's been a lot of other people that, hey, I expected that from some. I mean, we had a couple of landlords over the years where I'd pull in to work ground and the guy'd say, nope, you're not pulling in the field until I got a check in my hand. And I'd call Dad up and he'd say, oh, shit. And within 10 minutes, he's there and the guy's got a check in his hand and he's headed to the bank and I'm working ground. You know, I mean, that's happened before. It happens to anybody. But this one, I mean, because of where it is and because it was a definite key piece to the operation, that one was never late, say, unless one of those couple of years in the 80s. So, yeah. And I know there's a couple people that watch my videos who are neighbors. A couple of them we've actually rented ground from before. And yeah, I know you didn't always get your check when you thought you should have, but you did always get paid. They always got paid too. You know, there's somewhere in the neighborhood of $100,000 worth of frickin' rent checks, canceled ones. You know, we probably don't have all of them anymore. We keep them for about 10 years and get rid of them. But, you know, if we go back and look to the first one, it should be just about $100,000 worth to rent that place all those years. So they can't say that we didn't frickin' pay them. Hell, we bought the ground 2 or 3 times before today's prices. Sorry, I just had to rant that a little bit. And now we're just kind of waiting for the vet. It was nice a little bit, nice and sunny, and got warm, and then went back to some showers again. Kind of hard to get too excited about dragging a bunch of seed cleaning stuff out and trying to do anything that way when you're going to get rained on. Especially, I still got to get a battery in a truck because it's, I guess, I'm going to have to clean seed into the truck that's parked in the shed. That's all I know to do. Yeah, she's still having fun. So,
I'd rather smell rotten afterbirth hanging out of a cow for 2 weeks than this.
if you heard her, she says she'd rather smell rotten afterbirth hanging out of a cow for a couple weeks. And yeah. At least with the afterbirth, you got a glove on too. Or at least you better. You're going to smell it for 2 or 3 weeks. So, anyway, I just thought I'd mention that since, like I say, I know there's a couple of you that are very close, not too far away at all, who we've farmed your ground before, and you also know the people. I had somebody tell me the other day that they were down at the general store about 5 miles from here, and they'd heard the same rumor. Yeah. Rumors are rumors. But hearing it from a close friend today, that kind of really pissed me off. I'm sure you can understand. Anyway, hey, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm still hoping we can get something out of this barn. These girls have been here too long. We get her taken care of today, and hopefully we can let her out tomorrow. Same with the other one. And the other two down there, calves seem to be doing good. They're below the gate right there. One of them's eating. They'll probably be out of here tomorrow too. They're more than old enough. So, that's what I know. Thanks for watching, everybody.